Hello teachers. Today I'm going to discuss intermediate level class 3. Importance of sequence. The class description is Introduction to Understanding the Importance of Sequence in Command. As we all know, this is one is to many class, so make sure you make use of these tools that are mentioned in the document to keep the class engaged. When it comes to clearing the doubts, make sure that you clear the doubts of the students then and there. In case of any relevant questions, let the student know politely. By the end of the class, ask the students who have joined in a little late if they've understood everything. Otherwise, guide them with the video link to go through the missed class. To begin with the class activities, you can perform the activity 5.6 and later ask the students to do the activity 9.10. So what is there in the first activity? Here you can ask the student if they can see a flower and if they can see that there is a mist line. So let the student answer. Also, you can guide them or help them to understand that how by putting the first north block under the wind run and then attaching another one will help this artist to completely fill this missing line. So that means it is coming in a sequence. Similarly, you can perform other activities that are also a part of uh, the document. Once all this is done, you can go ahead and explain the student that any action we perform in a step-by-step manner, it follows a sequence. And then take up the example of the activities that have been performed. Now, let's come to the main activity. Here, teacher is supposed to share the screen and explain the life cycle of a human in the form of the concept of sequence. You can take up the topic for discussion with the students, check what all they have to go ahead and say from their end, what is their understanding about this. Once that is done, you can go ahead and take the help of the visual slides. So let's see what do we have for the visual slide. Okay, again we can do a quick revision of what was done in the previous class. So here the girl is kicking the ball. Now kicking the ball is creating an action and a change. That means it is an event. So anything that results in a change is called an event. Similarly, here is another example that if the rope is pulled, then the bulb will glow. So again, creating a change or creating an event with that. Further, Further, you can ask the student what are the steps of brushing your teeth. Okay, let the students answer, keep them engaged, see how you can go ahead and check their understanding, and then explain it with the help of the visual slides. That first you're going to wash your brush, then you will apply the toothpaste, then you're going to start brushing the teeth, and then you will rinse your mouth. So this is a sequence wherein the girl is doing a step-by-step process to brush her teeth and then play the GIF. Now, to also explain that what are we going to do in today's class, the visual slides will be creating an extra effect wherein the students will take more interest, wherein you're going to discuss the life cycle of a human. And again, I would suggest take the understanding, see what the student inputs are related to the same topic, and then move ahead. Then start showing them the slide that how we all are first like the young ones, we are like small, we are babies, and then we grow towards like to a teenager, then we are an adult, and later we are in the old age, which is you can say a grown up or a very old age, wherein we have like here it is shown in the images. So these four images are basically showing you the life cycle of a human. Okay, so explain it. Then you can share the fact that if they know about it, that in 1992 Douglas Reuter invented a board game based on the concept of sequence. Then you can also talk about the additional the project activity later by the end of the class. Now, to begin with the activity, you can ask the students to share their screen and log in with their respective credentials. Make sure they remix the project in order to work on the template. So, in order to go ahead and create this activity, simply ask the students like that you have already done this much, wherein you have created a background, you've created the sprite, which is the button for the first life cycle of the human being, and you've created the sprite of the baby. Plus, there is a print screen option, whatever you want to print on the screen, that has also been done. Now we have to go ahead and utilize the events that is going to create the change. So help them create these events wherein when they will click on button 1, then how the change will happen with the help of the change costume block, wherein the baby's picture will be changed to a teenager. Also, we are going to set the size of the teenager as like here it is 225, so I think that's an appropriate size. Again, there will be a change in the costume with the button because button 1 will change to button 2. Similarly, they will have to follow the next event wherein if the user is going to click on the second sorry button number 2, then the teenage girl is going to go ahead and grow up as an adult, again with the help of the change costume. And we are also going to change the costume of the button from 2 to 3. Then the last event is that when they click on button 3, then again there is a change happening that the adult is going to change to an old woman. And with the help of the change costume, you're going to go ahead and create that change. Further, the button will also change from 3 to 4. So this is the activity that needs to be performed in this. Once this is done, you can go ahead and discuss the project that they are supposed to do and explain them what needs to be done. So that is all for this particular activity. And if there is more time left, you can go ahead and choose to do the additional activity with the student. Thank you.